Hey everybody, welcome back to CubeWorld. I'm out exploring a bit. As you can see, I have hit level 3 just recently. I've been out gathering materials and fighting more mobs. But what I wanted to show you was this little discovery over here. Yes, a little castle over there, and I really don't know much about this. There wasn't a marker on the map, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. It's basically here. And I don't know what that is. Didn't have the swords on it or anything. It could be that it's a dungeon. I'm not entirely sure. I believe that's what it is, but I thought that that might have cross swords, you know, having a boss there. I assumed all the dungeons had like a dungeon boss, but anyway, could be wrong, could be mistaken. But anyway, I thought that was kind of cool and wanted to show you that. I was actually up north of here. I had kind of moved away from this thinking I would go check that out a little bit later, but I wanted to walk back here and show you that. And on my way back, I saw this cave down here, and I thought, you know, I'm going to backtrack a little bit and check it out. What is this guy all about? What are you doing down here? You get over here. If I can hit him. There you go. Smack. Ugh, help me with those blades. Whoops, knocked me down. Hey, don't be drinking that. It's not fair. Oh, man. Go down already. Whoa. Fell down there. Alrighty. That's enough. That's enough of that. Okay, let's cruise back up here. So there was a cave. I actually think it's down a little bit farther. Cruise over here. I just had to take him out. Let me see. I think it's down here. Is it? Yes, right here. So I do want to kind of run through here really quick. I passed it and I was like, oh, I gotta remember to go back there. And let's get a light on. Really hard to see in these places. I should see if I can get a better light. I do see some glowing in here though, so I think that there might be some material we can get. Oh, got a bat on us here. Let's back out a little bit. Destroyed. Okay. I see another something. It looks like it's more bats. Very hard to make out. There you are. Boom, 51. Nice. Now I think I saw one more. Let's see here. Are you a bat? I see movement. Looks like there's something here too. No? Shadows? Shadows. Tormenting me. Okay, let's get in here a little bit. Ah, well, here's some material right here. Swoop up some iron. And we got some other something in here is glowing. Looks like this is actually kind of comes out of the cave up here. Oh, I just knocked you down. It didn't kill you. Ah, what is this? Shimmer mushroom. Yes, we will take that. Well, that's cool. Got dark when I took it. Let's see if we can't find some more material down here. Some iron. Oh, I'm glad I came back here. Very cool. Okay. Probably should look around and make sure I didn't miss any other ones like this. And then I think what I'll do is I'll gather this up and head back where I was. I do want to go up and see what the crossed blades are, you know, if it's a boss of some kind. I want to check that out. So we'll just kind of look around here in the dark, see if my cursor picks up anything. It looks like more cave up here. We'll stick around as long as there's some more to explore. Whoa! Yeah. Down you go. Whoop. 2 of them. 3 of them. Okay, let's drink potion while we go on the run. Let's back this out here a bit. Can I line you guys up? No. Oh, it still hit all of you. Very cool. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, we're gonna move on up here. I thought I got this one. I guess I didn't finish. Let's see where this pops out. Oh, it is so dark. So dark. dark. Okay. I did pick up some shoulders. You can see I've got some darker green shoulders on. That was a pretty sweet grab. That actually dropped off of one of the plane walkers, I think it is. Yeah. That was cool. It was the very first item I've picked up that I've been able to use. Very happy to have that. There's some kind of clipping going on. There we go. Lots of bats in here, but I see more blue glowing in here. Whoa. Not a whole lot of room to do much in here. Down you go. Boy, this was a great spot to check out. Lots of iron. And this is really cool to see the cave system because I wasn't sure, and it looks like it is going to go back outside maybe. I wasn't sure how intricate the caves would be in this game. I hadn't seen anything all that amazing. Usually when you do see something kind of crazy, it was, intentionally, it was a dungeon setup. So anyway, that's kind of cool. That was a cool little cave system. So I think we'll leave it at that. Raccoon, he's red. So we're going to jog back over to where I was, and we're going to check out what this boss could look like up over here. And I think there were even some more caves to check out. Okay, we are back at the campsite I used a little while ago, and if I go to the map here, you can see basically here's where we were at, and I had followed the river from town, right, and I was heading up towards the swords. Now I did backtrack down to here, and that's where I showed you the cave system, and actually realized in watching the last part of the video, for the last part you just saw of me running through the cave, I was watching it to check my audio. I had some issues before, and I saw that I missed some iron. I was like, hey, I left some iron on the ground. So anyway, I did pick that up on my way back over here, but yeah, so let's continue. Now, just over here are some caves, and I didn't go in them. I just saw them, and I kind of backed up to the campsite to camp for a bit because it was pretty dark. So now is the time where we're going to do some cave diving. And we got one of those plane guys over there, plane runner. I think I called him a plane walker before. But yeah, we have caves down here. So basically there was one on the left. Yes. And there was one on the right. Yep. And there looks like there might even be one right here too. And possibly, that looks like it goes through up there. And this one goes up into something. So anyway, we have a lot of caves here. So I'm going to actually kind of check these out. Whoa! Of course we have to have a bat attack. It just goes along with the territory, right? Cave diving. I did see another one in here somewhere. I think he's there. There he is. Down you go. Okay, so we do want the mushroom. Now, I wish my light went a little bit further. I don't want to miss anything. I found that it was very easy to miss some of the iron. So I'm gonna... Whoa. Well, you don't fly in circles around me. Makes it hard to hit you. Down you go. What did you just drop? A flawless wood bow formula. Interesting. +1 it says, which I believe is what mine currently are. The crossbow and bow. Actually, I sold the bow, come to think of it. Okay, so I'm not really missing anything in here. It's pretty narrow. I do see a bat up here. I'm going to shoot blindly. I see him. There he is. There's another one up there, too. Let's get both of them in here. Where's the other one? Firing into the dark. I shoot a magic missile into the darkness. There we go. Get down here. Lost ya. Bat, 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 bat. See ya. Oh, nice. That was really cool. My that secondary shot did damage to the iron. That was cool. Saw it flash when it went off. Okay. We'll take him out. Get down here. Okay. Now we'll kind of check the walls here, make sure we didn't miss anything. Looks like we didn't, and it looks like this is just going to pop out over here. We'll check out the view. Spin this around a bit. Cool. Alrighty, back in. More caves to explore. Backtrack this a bit. Now I've seen, at least I saw in screenshots, some other materials as well, not just iron, but emeralds are material I saw in a screenshot. So definitely am keeping my eye out for more than just iron. But so far, oh, look at that. Here I am talking about new materials, and we find some. Excellent. Gold. Okay. Looks like that's going to be that. Oh, no. Thought it was going to pop out, but we are lucky. Man, we're just getting all kinds of resources here. And there's still more caves to check out. Down on the other side. We'll see if there's any cave dwellers just waiting to pounce us. I'm going to head over to this side first. Cruise in here. A little slowly. Is that it? Do I have to squeak around here? Something green. Oh, look at that. And I was just speaking about emeralds too. I thought, oh, but maybe you don't see those till higher level, till you're kind of farther into your world, but apparently not. Very cool. I will happily take those. And something else. Silver. Man. Diversity. It's a good thing. Aw. Protector O the emeralds. Oh. You got, what, a staff here or something? Sure. Now, one of the things I noticed was that you can only carry, it looks like, one stack of each item, I guess. At least that's what I'm assuming. Oh yeah, silver, right? Iron, cube, and nugget. But I have, as you can see here, a stack of 50 pumpkins, 50 pineapples, and those wouldn't let me pick up any more, even though I have all these slots here. And I was kind of running around spamming in the field trying to pick up more. It was giving me the error that I couldn't pick up any more of those things. So you are limited, it looks like, to one stack, which is probably fine. I mean, my assumption is that you just don't really need much more than that. But I don't know, it does seem like it'd be nice to be able to gather it up and store it. But I guess that could be a future thing once they get into housing and things of that nature. You can start storing things. Maybe then you can start picking up more. But I don't know, from a game design point of view, I actually think that's kind of a cool thing, limiting those kinds of things. It makes you actually head back home and to come back out and explore more. And that's the extent of this cave. We're finding all kinds of caves over here on our way to the sword crossings. Let's actually cruise up here and take a look at the map and kind of keep my eye out for resources as well. Hello. Peacock +1. That'd be a cool pet. Now I know that the pets basically have food that they like. There's like food that you can get and use for specific pets. So, for example, I've picked up a green jelly, and I think you use that on slimes. And what was this one? I just picked this up. Blood orange juice. So essentially I have to figure out what animals like these, and then I could use these to, I guess, tame them. And that's definitely next on my list. Or at least one of the big things on my list is to have some kind of pet. Oh, defeat the ruler in Ikoria Forest. So that just popped up because we must be close now. Let's look at the map. Okay. We are close. Defeat the ruler. See, and what I want to do is I want to get a sneak peek at who this ruler is. But we're going to sleep real quick to gain some health back, and that's another thing I want to point out. You can see the time up in the top right. It says 8:46 right now. That kind of ticks by slowly. Well, when you jump in here, you'll notice that it basically goes 1 minute every second. So it kind of ticks time away. And one of the things about this game is it's very difficult to travel around at night. And what I mean by that is it's very dark and you can very quickly have enemies upon you before you know it. And so anyway, that's one way to kind of get through the night. Is to... Sorry, I am obviously distracted now. boy, he is tough, isn't he? Oh boy, he is tough. There we go. Okay, so things are going to definitely be a little bit more difficult over here. But yeah, I found that I slept one time in an inn and watched the time tick down. Basically, was waiting to see when it would get light out. Happens at about 3:30 in the morning or so. It gets light enough, at least for me, to be comfortable out running around again. So anyway, that's definitely an option if you don't like running around at night. There is something kind of cool about it. It's a little spooky. It definitely provides atmosphere when you're a little freaked out from the dark. But for me, it just, I was like, yeah, I don't really care to do that this one night. Now, here's another undead. So I guess I'm going to have to assume that this area is just going to have a lot of undead here. This Ikoria forest. I would like to get a sneak peek at whoever this ruler is. Could go tree hopping. And, this exploration may end in my death, but that's okay. That's what this is all about. This trip is about going out and investigating and see if I can spot a boss. Ugh. See if we can roll out here a bit deeper. Oh, now what is that all about? He's got like a boomerang on his back. So we do have undead roaming around here. There's a campfire. I don't know if anybody's at it. It looks like there might be. Yep. So there are basically undead all over the place. Let's go ahead and look. We're not on top of the blades yet, but I don't know for sure that that's an indication of like exactly where the boss is. That could be the indicator for where the center of this forest is. And the boss is somewhere here. It's another campfire, more undead. Oh boy, there's a few of them. Now I'm going to actually run. I'm not going to stick around. And this probably will draw even more aggro on me, yes. Oh boy, there's two more. I just want to catch a glimpse of your ruler. This is just going to be bad, me basically running through their area, but that's okay. Like I said, we're here for the view. Let's see. It's not you. It's not you. Skeleton +1. Okay. So we have more out here. Might as well pick things up while we're running around. Scoop that heart up. Okay. Ah, is that a marker on my map now? I just looked at my map. I got a little square ahead of me. And if it kills me, I want to see him. Ah, there he is. Look at that guy. Ooh, look at him. He's not happy that I'm here. Let's go ahead and heal up here. Where'd he go? Just shoot him a couple times. Woo! He is tough. He's like arrows? Whatever. Look at that staff. It's huge. Oh, I wish I had more potions. I would run around and do this for a while. Woo, that was quick. Well, it was fun. There he goes. Wandering off. He's got a crazy pink reddish glow around him. So that's cool. There is a marker on the map here, on the mini-map. Maybe even out on the main map. Yeah. And he was indeed directly below the blades. Good to know. And we're back in town after a long kind of run from the forest. I'm now back where we started here. You can see up here in the northwest. Made my way back down, followed the river until I hit the city. And yeah, actually came in here and thought I would kind of look for where everything is. For example, I didn't know where the workbench was or things like that. So I have found everything now. Like I mentioned before, the furnace was here. I had found that, so that's there. Found the customization bench just now. I didn't realize that's what that was, and the anvil. And then over here you have the loom and the spinning wheel. And of course you have the saw. And one of the other ones I was looking for was the workbench. And that happened to be right here. But what I really want to show you right now is the customization. Now, this game allows you to customize your weapons, and I jumped in here to experiment, and it didn't look like there was a way to undo what I had done. There's probably a way to, excuse me, to back out, but I couldn't see it. So anyway, you can see that I've got the crossbow here, and so what I did just to experiment was I stacked up these wood blocks here. So I used 6 of the 7 wood blocks that I had. And again, I tried to undo it. I tried to click these and right click them. You know, I was like, there must be a way. So I've clicked there, and I thought, okay, well, it's taking it away. Now what? But when I right click it, it comes back on. I just couldn't find a way to clear these. So anyway, I was playing around with that, but I think that's fine. It was kind of cool. It was like adding a little sight onto that. So that was cool. And if I pull that out here, you can see I got the sights on there. Yes. So anyway, now we have a lot of things I can do crafting wise. I was looking at this, and you can actually get into the cooking, and these 3 will require campfires. Of course, I have a lot of the material. I have 50 pumpkins, so we can make a whole lot of those when I have a fire. We can make a lot of the ginseng soup and the mushroom spit. The pineapple slices, though, we actually don't need anything. I can sit and crank a bunch of these out, so that's kind of cool. They heal 100. So really, there's a lot of things I can make to heal because I gathered so much of the food stuff. But there's other things we want to be making too. I do have some shoulder pieces, so that's cool. But it would be nice to have some of the boots. We do have enough to make boots. We don't have enough to make the chest. That's a whole lot of the linen there. And we have just enough to make the gloves. So we've got some options here. Let's look at that. I have not looked at this crossbow here. It's not as good, but we do have the recipe, right? So I'm not exactly sure how a lot of that stuff works. Let's jump in here and see if we can figure it out. So we do have the flawless wood bow +1. So we've right-clicked that. Okay, now we have that option over here. And when I mouse over, ooh, that makes a better bow. 9.5, right? Tempo, so it's a little bit faster. The crit is not as good. Interesting. And the other thing too is that I've gotten really used to using the crossbow. I really like having that power shot. So anyway, that's something we'll have to think about. I would imagine that it's not showing me. Oh yeah, here it is. So it requires. I actually have everything but the wood. That wood isn't easy to come by though. So anyway, that's a lot. That 14 wood. Although I suppose maybe you can buy that here in town. Now that I think about it. But anyway, if we're going to dive into that, then there's a whole lot of other places we can go from there. For example, buying new recipes. I mean, there's a whole rabbit hole to that we could dive down into, and maybe that's something we'll do next time. But in the meantime, I think we'll head out. We've had quite enough adventuring for one day, so I hope you guys come back and follow along with me next time.